In the optimization course that I teach, students are frequently asked to look at an optimization problem and identify the elements of the function to be optimized, or identify the elements of the constraints. This is an easy question, but it sounds hard at first because of the unfamiliar language. We have to be able to tell what they mean when they ask for these things, and what it is we are pulling out of our word problem to answer it correctly. In this problem, I must have at least 25 tomato plants in my garden, at least 15 lettuce plants, and no more than 20 lettuce plants. I pay $2 for each tomato plant and $3 for each lettuce plant. When I am asked to give the elements of the function to be optimized, what I am asked to do is to find the information that I would use to build my optimization function, my optimization equation. And that's always the information that has to do with money. I pay $2 for each tomato plant and $3 for each lettuce plant can be converted, translated into math language and an equation. But in this case, I'm just being asked to give the elements. What I'm being asked to do is give the information that will later be translated into a mathematical equation. So what I have to do is simply repeat in point form this information that has to do with money. The elements of the function to be optimized are $2 for each tomato plant and $3 for each lettuce plant. I have given the elements of the function to be optimized. Over here I'm being asked to give the elements of the constraints. The constraints are all the limits that are placed on my situation. All of the things that involve numbers that place limits around me guiding my actions. They tend to have language like at least or no more than, and that helps us identify them. They are all of the things in the problem that have to do with numbers but do not have to do with the money. So here, at least 25 tomato plants is an element of one constraint. At least 15 lettuce plants is another element of a different constraint, and no more than 20 lettuce plants is a third element representing a third constraint. Remember, the elements of the constraints does not require you to translate these into inequality equations. It just asks you to repeat the elements in point form that will be translated later into inequalities. The elements of the function to be optimized does not ask you to make the function, it asks you to repeat the information that you will use later to translate into the function to be optimized.